This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Our goal with our videos is to empower you to be able to do the repairs on your own and save a whole lot of money and also get that great feeling of having fixed it by yourself.
Things are designed to keep varmints out like mice and things from getting inside. And when the air blows really hard, these veins open up and they allow the air to flow. But sometimes you get an occlusion, you get a bunch of stuff caught. So we know we're down like 33% right there. And that's part of what causes a dryer to have trouble drying. So you can just grab that stuff, pull it out. Also, these come out. If you bend in the middle, you can get the little pin to come out of its hole. You can pull out the next one. You can do the same on this one. In fact, this one's pretty cool. I never saw this design, but this whole thing will actually hinge up. That makes it even easier. I like that. Clever. So we can see a lot of stuff, mainly in the front here. We'll get rid of that. And what you definitely don't want to have, though, on these systems is like a screen right here, because those always get clogged up, and that's going to make your thermal fuse blow because they get too hot. I'm going to clean it out. I'll leave it a little bit more with this tool. It's called a lint eater from linteater.com. And it's pretty good for getting rid of lint inside the dryer vent. So I'm just going to go in there. It's pretty cool. It breaks up the dirt, but also then pulls it out. Alright, that's pretty good. So the main dirt was really just in the front, and it was due to these veins kind of holding back and creating too small of an opening, and then stuff just builds up. So it's definitely better. We're going to go and put this one back in. So I'm going to put it in the little hole, little pin. I'll bend it and get the other one to go in. And then those all move correctly now. Make sure that's locked in.
So if you have a really long dryer vent, you can get some extensions to go even further in, but we're only going in about 6 feet. That's pretty typical of the length of most dryer vents, and you can see that it does get out a lot of that accumulated lint. If you do this about once every year, it's going to really help your dryer to do better. Here's what the product looks like. You can see it has a brush, it has an auger bit you can screw on for really bad blockages. It has a skinnier one that you can go down into the ducting where your filter is. And there's also parts that you can use to help channel the lint out and vacuum it up later. So I'm just using the tool again to get out more of that material. When you have a vent tube that goes up vertically to the roof, you'll notice that there's a lot of lint that accumulates because gravity's acting on the lint, kind of pulls it down and creates a clog. So if you have that type of an arrangement, it'd be great to do this even more often. And this can be done from outside the dryer vent, or also you can do it from inside just by removing the vent from the dryer and then cleaning it. But really makes a difference on how fast your clothes dry and reduces the amount of energy quite a bit. It also prevents a lot of dryer lint from backing up into the cabinet, which can cause a fire danger inside of your dryer. So doing this is really good. These kits are probably $25. You can get them on Amazon. We'll put a link for it. But they're great to have, and they just hook up to your regular hand drill. And they come with 4 3-foot sections, so you can do 12 feet. But you can buy another section if you have to go for a longer dryer vent run. The longer the dryer vent run is, the more important it would be to do this more often because it's more likely to clog up. The fans in the dryers are usually designed only to push air for about 6 feet. So we're going to put these fins back in. We just kind of bend the plastic and push them back in. The more bends you have in a dryer vent, the less the air can readily get out, and the more important it is to clean. If it's a really short run of maybe 3 feet and it's straight, you probably hardly ever have to clean it. So I'm going to put a bucket here. I'm going to go back inside and turn on the dryer. So that's going to push out any extra lint that the tool didn't get out by just using the fan pressure. When you do that, you'll probably see a big plume of dust that will come out. That's pretty common, and that's just a lot of the dust that the tool didn't bring out because it was a little bit too fine of particles. But that's it, pretty easy to use. You got to make sure that when you're adding on the 3-foot sections that your drill is always twisting to the right clockwise. If it ever goes to the left, it could undo itself inside the dryer vent tube, which would be tough to get the tool back out. So I'm just getting out a little bit of extra material that came out after I turned on the dryer. So I use these all the time and probably use a lot more than a homeowner would, and this tool just keeps going, holds up really well. I think the one I got was from lenteater.com. So here's the air coming out in a healthy vent system, and that's how yours should look too. Thanks so much for watching our video. We really appreciate your support, and when you get a chance, please press the subscribe button below so you can be subscribed, and also the notification bell so we can send you more videos about appliance repair. Please also give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you really liked the video and it really helped you, please press this new applaud button and you can show your support and also get a nice clapping hands for your video. Thanks again.